How's it going, everyone? Mad Spartan here, and today I'm bringing you the final video of our February challenge. It's been a blast. I'm not gonna lie, there was a couple of times where I was like, I just don't think I can come up with a video, and then I would. It was something that I wasn't sure if I would be able to do, but I knew I wanted to, so that's what we did. It overall was a pretty successful thing, and for this thing that you guys are seeing right here, I am growing up. Your boy is growing up. We have a microphone. We have whatever this thing is, a condenser or I don't know what the hell it's called. But yeah. So as of right now for this video, you guys are gonna see it, but I'm gonna try to move it around and test it because it took me like a few hours to like get the whole gist of how this works with the volume and everything. It has a ton of stuff which we'll get into in a little bit. But overall, with this video, I just wanted to talk about how successful the challenge was for February. I'm very surprised with how well we did. So we're gonna go over the results now. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so first things first, which I'm sure you guys have realized, we gained almost 150 subscribers this month, which is really good. I'm very happy about that. They mainly came from the same few videos, which we'll get into in a little bit, and I'm very happy with the amount of subscribers that we've made. So we're gonna go into the content here. And as you guys can see, each video is posted every day. It's so nice to see something like that. Consistent uploads is always nice. So, just to walk you through it a little bit, we started the month off with a Marvel Rivals video, which I want you guys to know the challenge with me was I wanted to hopefully post some Marvel Rivals stuff and to get some Marvel Rivals like community people into our channel so that I'd be able to post those videos and they would do well because that is definitely a game that I want to mainly play if I have the possibility of doing that. I'm watching the invitationals. It would just be such an honor to be included in there, and I want to do that. And for those of you who haven't seen it, in my community tabs, we did just recently get the platinum. So I just got to wait for one of my friends to get to like high gold so we can queue up with him. But we're officially in plat, so we're moving up, and I'm very happy about it. So we started the month off with a Marvel Rivals video that I was hoping would do well. It didn't do great, but I'm definitely happy with the 18. It's not really that big of a deal. Obviously there was one like and one dislike, but what are we gonna do about that? I wanted to show off my rank 3 Hitmonkey. The goal with this video was to try to stay away from Contest of Champions because I felt as though that was like sort of a cop out or just like a way of just not pushing myself as much as I would like. So I ended up starting it with just a rank 3 Hitmonkey clearing Realm of Legends. Very simple. Then, as you can see here, we did kind of just do our own thing. I've been meaning to finish Finding Frankie, which is a game that I played like at least 2 months ago. Downloaded some random games, and we were just trying to kind of do our own thing. I introduced to you guys that I read a decent amount, and I came out with my theories for this Red God book that's coming out. I surprisingly got a few people that watched the video that read the books, and we were able to like talk in the chat, so that was always very nice. Even with 35 views, I did get like a couple of good people to watch it. Then I tried to implement some Marvel Rival stuff, and then unfortunately for those of you that don't know and didn't watch my previous video, we did come to the conclusion that I am not able to record Marvel Rivals. It was very upsetting because the whole point of this challenge kind of like the whole point of the challenge of course was to post every day and see if I could, but me internally, I wanted to try to get a Marvel Rivals following this month by posting a lot of videos of it. And I came out with the leaks of the Thing and the Human Torch. And just have to say, I was right. The Thing is definitely ridiculous, but not going into that too much. Then I, went back to Contest of Champions just to see. And then we found our random games. And then the big hitters, as you guys can see, are the Epoch of Pains. The Epoch of Pains came out. I didn't think I'd be able to do them, and then I just went up and I did a path, and then I made a guide for that path, and then I just kept making guides for the paths that I did, and the main one that ended up doing well was the null one, which I assumed was going to do well. When I posted it, I knew it was going to do well because the goal was to try to market it as doing this entire path with one champ. I knew people would watch it, and sure enough, we actually got a lot of good things about that. Let's see here. So we got 90 subscribers just from that video alone, which is huge. Obviously, my analytics are roughly the same. That's actually not the worst I've seen it, where only 4% are subscribed. I've gotten like way worse than that. But we actually had a pretty good couple of days when they were like subscribing and people were watching. Then people started to watch my other Epoch of Pain guide. So obviously the Epoch of Pains were a huge hit. Now that brings me to my question. I probably would have made a video about the Epoch of Pains if I wasn't doing the challenge. So we'll get into that in a little bit. Then we just made underrated synergies. I talked to you guys about why I couldn't play Marvel Rivals, which did suck. Came out with our last guide, and then we just pretty much just played just some stuff. I played this game called Bloodstrike, which was very fun. But and as you can see here, February 27th, the last one, and then this video that you guys are currently watching will be February 28th. So that is a fully completed challenge. Now that brings me to my other question of was the challenge a success? Now, me personally, I don't think it was a success. We got the 150 subscribers, that was really nice. But my argument is I would have made the Epoch of Pain guides whether I was doing this challenge or not, which would have probably brought the same amount of people. You can argue that me, even with the low views here, that probably brought people just back to my channel in general, which might have aided in some of the views. But to be honest with you, I probably would have gotten those views whether I was doing the challenge or not. So I don't think the challenge was a success. So I probably am not going to be posting every single day. This was just definitely a good learning experience. I was happy that I did it. I was thinking maybe every February, maybe I'll do this challenge just to, then we can look back on the previous February challenges and we'll just see like how much they improve. So that's kind of in the works. I was debating about doing this challenge every year, maybe, or picking the month and doing it every year, something like that. But it was really fun. Another thing that I definitely am happy about is it forced me to play games that at first glance I wasn't necessarily open to playing, which like for example, this game it was like King of Crabs and then the King of the Saloon. It was something like that. Usually games that I would never play, but in my head I'm like I have to make a video today, so let me just play a game. If I don't enjoy it, I don't record it, whatever. And then it would show me like some like hidden gems, like this game like Pio or Pio. This game was fantastic. The Queen of Molthorn, absolutely loved it. I played Bloodstrike twice. I saw the Zombieville USA 3D. Even this game, Friday Night Funkin' was fun. Like it allowed me to play games that I wouldn't typically play because I didn't want to fail the challenge. I would just be like, all right, I'm going to play this game and we're going to see if we like it. And they would most of the time end up being successes. I mean, even like Beat Around the Bush was a fun game to play. But when I found out that I wasn't able to record Marvel Rivals, it did suck. But I was definitely happy that I still was able to succeed in the challenge. So if I had to say whether this challenge was a success or not, I would say it's a success in the terms of I felt as though it made me maybe a better creator where I'm able to see like potential opportunities and things that I typically wouldn't, like games and stuff. Um like cutting games off short so that I'd be able to cut it into two parts because I wanted to, give full focus into the next upcoming thing in the game, which is a big thing, which is something that I have never done before. Instead of making a 45-minute video, 50-minute video, I can cut it into two parts and make two 25-minute videos or even less because now I'm able to edit more. Like that's what this challenge showed me. So I do think in that aspect the challenge was a success. But I think in terms of did it increase my fan base? Probably not, because the people that subscribed to me were from Contest of Champions, which is always good. But hopefully, with the increase of people from Contest of Champions, will bring them watching videos that are not only from Contest of Champions, just from me in general, or maybe from Marvel Rivals because they're both Marvel. So I think it'll end up being like a good crossover that might happen. But I'm so happy that you guys subscribed. Thank you so much for joining the channel. You guys like are making my day. Like I'm already halfway to getting like the first like the next $100 from YouTube. So you guys are definitely doing amazing. I'm really happy. Um, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about how I felt that the challenge went, and I felt like the challenge was overall a success. But it didn't move me in the direction that I wanted to go in, because I wanted to go in the direction of random games and Marvel Rivals and all that, and it just kind of kept me in Contest of Champions, which is good. Obviously, I'm in a state where I can post Marvel Contest of Champions videos and it gets pretty decent views, so I'm not complaining about that. I'll definitely, as I said before the challenge started, I definitely was going to do Contest of Champions. I mean, it's a way of life. Like, I played this game for almost 11 years now, and I'm happy about it. I'm happy about the people that I've met from the game. I'm happy that the immense support that I get from that community. It's just, I don't think it's so wrong that I want to branch out and do other stuff on top of Contest of Champions. Maybe instead of, I probably don't post my war stuff anymore, but I'll come out with guys for hard stuff for you guys, with like the Eternity of Pains and all that. And at the same time, sprinkle like other games in there. So hopefully, maybe you guys watch it. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but at the end of my Marvel Contest of Champions videos, I always recommend games that aren't Contest of Champions, to see if you guys would, maybe click on them. Like, I know that for this game has 24 views. I think a lot of that comes from me recommending it at the end of some of these videos. Even though it's only 24, to me, like, that's a success in my book. So overall, I'm happy with how the challenge went. I hope you guys enjoyed getting a video every single day. Like, it definitely was a blast. And yeah, I did not think I was going to be able to succeed. I didn't know what the terms were if I would have failed, and I didn't want to let you guys pick, because I felt like it would have been something crazy. So I'm glad that I succeeded. I'm glad that you guys, gave me an immense amount of support. Even times during February where I was like, I just don't want to post a video today. I don't think it's going to work out. But then I would get a couple subscribers, or I would get a comment, and it would just keep motivating me. So I'm very happy that I was able to do this. Play all these strange games, come out with the Epoch of Pain guides. Overall, was a success, and I'm happy. I'm happy with everything. I've just learned to appreciate everything that's come my way, and I'm very thankful. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Um, as you can tell from the sound quality and everything, upgrades are coming to the channel, and I'm very happy about it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all on the next one.